In that class, I learned a lot. I really like the class, are very dynamic and fun. Sometimes I hard understand what Mr. can speak pretty fast, but I like it, and I hope someday speaking so fast English. In this class, I learned about the open and close question. Also, I learned in that time put in practice that kind of question. For example, the open question they are used when you are probing for information about the customer needs. I learned new word about in this class. For example, American idioms are phrases that are used in different form but mean in say. For example, just bear with me for a second, and you can also say to wait for a moment. These words they are the same. Another interesting topic was putting the customer on hold. The topic speaks about like the agent with a friendly way putting the customer on hold, and there are three rules that help the conversation be more friendly. The rule number one is tell the customer that you will put him or her on hold. Say why and for how long. For example, Mr. Thomas, I'm going to put you hold for a short time to find out to answer to your question. The rule number two is if it's taking longer than you anticipate, go back to the customer and let him or her know you are still there and working on the problem. For example, hello Mr. Thomas, are you still there? I just need another minute. The rule number three is when you return, thanks the customer for holding and deliver your message. For example, thank you very much for holding Mr. Thomas, and you continue the conversation. In this class, also, I learned about the focus on language. In this topic, always use the present continuous because sometimes that is happening at the actual time of speaking. For example, they're leaving the airport now. The focus language is very important because many people can speak English and don't understand, so the focus on language helps you to know how to speak English. In this course, I also learned about the soft skills that are normally used when a customer calls for some need. For example, if the customer lost his credit card, he can call a customer service to solve the problem because the customer feels safe about the service that is giving. That class is very interesting because I learned the form of how to talk a customer within a company and to get the skill to know what to do on a call. There are many more topics I learned in this course which helped me to work in a call center.